feel like a princess. Like every day when I get out of the shower. It's not for consumption. That was a bad idea. Y'all, can you believe it's June? Oh my gosh, my mind is blown. I'm not sure how 6 months have both been so slow and also so fast. It's like the weirdest thing ever. Today we are doing May favorites. If this is your first time here, welcome. I'm Ashley. If you have not already, please be sure to hit that subscribe button. Go down to the description box below and click on that Rafflecopter link so that you can enter my June giveaway. I am giving away a $250 Sephora gift card and you could be the lucky winner. All right, guys, we're gonna dive right in to the May favorites. All right, so first up, I'm gonna start with skincare because listen, if you have ever had any kind of acne on your chin, a pimple, anything, you are really gonna appreciate this recommendation. So these two products actually make up a chin breakout kit from René Rouleau. The first is the René Rouleau Rapid Response Detox Mask, and the second is the René Rouleau Anti-Bump Solution. You guys, since quarantine started, I have had 3 chin breakouts. Like 3 like cystic pimples. Just, it's one pimple, but it's cystic. It starts under the skin. I can feel it tender to the touch. It's a bump. It's just, oh my gosh, terrible. So after this happened 2 times, which both times it took almost 2 full weeks for the, pimple to actually come out, the whitehead to come out, and for the bump to heal. After that happened to me 2 times, I was like, no more. I have got to find a solution to this. And I am someone who has like never ever dealt with acne, so it's just the strangest thing and I could not continue to deal with it. So I was on René Rouleau's website and she actually had an entire article about chin breakouts, their causes, and kind of how to prevent them. And she has this kit. So it's the Rapid Response Detox Mask. You use this at the first sign of like, something going on the chin. She also recommends that you can kind of, use it just proactively. I have drier skin, so for me this is not something that I would use all over the face. I'm literally just using this on the chin a couple days a week to kind of preempt the chin breakout. Now the way that I know this works is because my 3rd chin breakout was a bump over here. It popped up I think 2 weeks ago on a Wednesday. I used this kit immediately. I put on this detox mask, rinsed it off, and then applied the anti-bump solution. I applied the anti-bump solution twice a day, just like she recommends on her site. And by the next Monday, 5 days later, everything was done, healed, completely over. Now, this is a problem that when it's happened before, it takes almost 2 weeks to completely clear up. So cutting 2 weeks down to 5 days is like amazing. And I'm gonna be honest, it really only looked very bad like the first maybe day and a half. So as it's healing, this really helps it speed up the process of healing, getting all the gunk out, and just the entire recovery process. So this is just, I mean, such a game changer. This is a problem that I've never dealt with before, but honestly, like just the 3 times I have now, it's been so frustrating. And I really noticed like this helped so much. So if you've ever dealt with any kind of chin breakouts, I highly recommend looking into this because it, I mean, just I swear by it now. Like anyone who has a chin pimple, this is for you. This is for you and it's gonna help you. Moving along, next up on my May favorites is this Supergoop Glow Screen. Now this is an SPF 40 and primer all-in-one. I have been loving this product. I've been using it for about 2.5 weeks now, and I am just over the moon with it. Number 1, it combines 2 steps into one, which saves me time. It's my sunscreen and my primer. And number 2, by combining those 2 steps into one, I don't have to worry about, is this SPF going to work well with my primer? Some products don't work great with each other, so kind of, condensing that step has been nice because it's just one product. And every foundation that I have tried over it, I've tried 4 different foundations, my Armani, my Ilia foundation that I'm going to talk about here in a minute, the Tom Ford Shade Illuminate foundation, and today I just tried a new foundation over it, They have all sat beautifully on it, so this is a good primer. It does give my skin that kind of primed feeling where I feel like there's a little bit, you know, of something for the foundation to really grip to, so I really like that. And it also does have a little bit of a glow to it without having any white cast. I do not like a white cast when it comes to sunscreen. So many of them have it. This one does not. So this is a really, really great product. You should wear sunscreen year round. We all know that. But I do kind of put a little bit extra thought into it in the summer, and I know a lot of people do as well. So I highly, highly recommend this product. If you've been wanting to try it, definitely check it out. I know several of you have mentioned that you want to try Supergoop. So I have been impressed thus far, and I really, really like this. So as promised, I'm now going to tell you all about my next favorite. It is the Ilia True Skin Serum Foundation. I am over the moon with this foundation. It is on my favorites list because while I don't think it has completely, okay, it hasn't dethroned my Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk, but it is absolutely as close as any foundation has ever gotten. The finish is beautiful. It has a nice radiant finish without looking greasy. It has a beautiful medium coverage. I don't feel it on my skin, which is huge for me. I do not ever want to feel foundation sitting on my skin. This wears so beautifully throughout the day. It's just a beautiful foundation, and if you're someone who really cares about products being clean, then obviously Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk is not. This one is. It is the absolute closest that I have found in a clean foundation to that foundation. So if you like the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk, you probably will like this one, and the price point is a little bit lower, so that's also positive. So this is a May favorite. Hats off to you, Ilia. All right, next up, I have a highlighter for you guys. This is the Milani Baked Highlighter in Dolce Perla. Oh my gosh, you guys. I am such a huge fan of MAC's Soft and Gentle Highlight. This is the absolute closest dupe I have ever found to it. It is beautiful. It's just, oh my gosh. I love the soft pink tone of it. It's like a soft pink kind of champagne with that, you know, little bit of rosy tint to it. It is so very similar to MAC's Soft and Gentle. Like, it's just crazy. I will enter a swatch of them next to each other. It is so similar, so I just really wanted to share that with you guys because I have absolutely been loving this. I've been testing a lot of dupe products this past 6 weeks, and this one has just stood out to me so much, and I just could not wait to share it with you guys. So I absolutely, absolutely love this highlighter. Highly recommend. It's just so soft, so beautiful. You know, it's soft and gentle. All that at a drugstore price, which is just awesome. Next up is a product that you guys saw me try in my lavender Get Ready With Me. It is the Laura Mercier Caviar Stick in Intense Amethyst. I have been wearing this so often, you guys, just around my house. It's so easy that I can just, you know, put it on, blend it out with my finger, blend it out with a brush, and it's like one step and completely done with my eye makeup. It is so pretty, so light reflective. Oh my gosh, such a fan. I want to try more colors of this. I have a few more that I've picked up, but I'll tell you what, this Intense Amethyst is so, so pretty. If purple's not your jam, they have so many colors of this, and it is just a really nice creamy formula. It wears very well throughout the day. It doesn't crease up or, you know, get that weird thing where it's like, you know, I mean, I guess creasing is the word. You know what I'm talking about? Where it's like it's kind of worn off, but then there's like one little like weird strip of just like buildup where it all got bunched up. No one wants that. This does not do that. So I absolutely have really loved using this product. It's so, so pretty. That whole video, if you haven't seen it yet, highly recommend. I had so much fun playing with that makeup, and I just absolutely loved the way that look turned out. So highly, highly recommend. Next up, I have 2 hair favorites. So the first is this Briogeo Scalp Revival. This is a charcoal and coconut oil micro exfoliating shampoo. This has been a lifesaver for me. So sometimes I notice that my scalp starts to feel kind of like tight, just like, I don't know, it's like the follicles themselves feel like they're getting really tight, and it's kind of uncomfortable. And after Googling extensively, I figured out that it's basically a buildup on the scalp. So just oil from your hair. I don't use a ton of products, but you know, your own hair oil, some products, they can just build up and make your skin feel tight because your scalp is skin. This is so good for this. It exfoliates. It's, you know, it's like a shampoo. Well, it is a shampoo, but it's got like a gritty texture to it. And oh my gosh, you can really feel it exfoliating. When I use it, I take a little bit in my fingers, rub it like this, and I literally am sure to just massage the actual scalp rather than, you know, focusing on working it into the hair. I actually like massage the scalp so that I can kind of exfoliate everything. And oh my gosh, it's got like this minty quality that just makes your scalp feel so refreshed. Just, oh, it's so good. And I can smell the mint now. Literally, it smells like mint chocolate chip ice cream, but it's not. Don't taste it. I feel like I shouldn't have to tell you that. Apparently, it was a Best of Beauty 2018 winner, and I can see why, because it is really good. Recommend. You guys know that I love me a good clip, a good accent clip. I'm wearing one today that came from this set of just like absolutely gorgeous hair clips that were super cheap on Amazon. I am passing along the love because, oh my gosh, they are so pretty. There's all different kinds. There's little ornamental ones, little, I think it's called Druzy, D-R-U-Z-Y. All different kinds. And they're just, I mean, they're beautiful and they're so cheap. It's so cheap. Oh my gosh. Like, who wants to pay a lot of money for hair clips? No one, because you're going to eventually lose them or step on one in the bathroom. Not that that's ever happened to me. And they're gonna break, so there's no reason to spend a lot of money on hair clips. These are so pretty, and what I really love about this is that there's so many different styles to kind of accessorize. I've shown you guys before, sometimes I pin up this side, sometimes I pin back this side. You know, you can do so many different things with clips, and these are just all so gorgeous at such a great price point. So highly, highly recommend checking these out. I will link them below along with everything else. There's tons of different styles. If this one isn't exactly, you know, your color scheme, they have a lot of different color schemes. Like, oh my gosh, so pretty. So pretty. All right, we're down to the last couple items. I have a fragrance for you guys and then two actual kind of food items. Because aren't all of us snacking a lot? I'm snacking so much right now. So I want to share this with you guys, but I want you to know I am by no means encouraging anyone to spend $360 on a perfume. I know that that is not most people's cup of tea. I'm a weirdo. I completely own it. It's okay. Jesus loves me anyway. I have gotten so many questions about these House of Silage perfumes, and I'm going to tell you right now, this is my favorite of the two I got, and it's actually my favorite perfume that I have tried in a long, long time. For years and years, I have worn the same perfume. It's called Alien by Terry Mugler, but this, I have been wearing this every single day since I got it. Not kidding. I'm absolutely in love with it. I am not someone that goes for like fruity floral scents. Like, that is not me at all. Marc Jacobs Daisy to me is the nastiest smell on the planet, and I know so many people love that fragrance, but for me, it's like not for me. Like, I can't wear it. I think it smells great on you. It's just not good on me. I don't want to offend anyone that smells like Daisy because I know how popular it is, but everybody has different preferences. And for me, I don't like things that are too floral, too fruity like that, too feminine. But this, oh my gosh. So the top notes of this are plum and black currant, which is where you get the fruity, but then the heart notes are jasmine, which is the floral, but also cedarwood. So it's something woodsy to kind of balance out that floral. And then the base notes are patchouli and musk. I love patchouli. Absolutely. I could probably just wear patchouli on its own. That is something that is right up my alley. I love kind of like that sensual smell that it has. So this perfume is just so balanced that even though it's, you know, a little bit more floral and feminine than what I would normally gravitate towards, it's just perfectly balanced and works so well for me. Again, I am not saying that I recommend anyone spend this much on perfume, but I have been wearing this every day. It is definitely one of my May favorites, and I know a lot of you were very curious to know what a $370 perfume smells like, so that is what it smells like. And honestly, like, how pretty is this? When I spray this on myself, I just feel like a princess. Like, every day when I get out of the shower. It's not for consumption. That was a bad idea. It does not taste good. as I was trying to say before I choked on my own perfume, every day when I get out of the shower, I am so excited to put this on because it's just beautiful and it's just a nice piece. I don't generally spend that much money on perfume, but you know, every once in a while I treat myself to something, and so, you know, that was it. I like nice things. All right, going from extremely expensive to like very cheap, like so cheap that it's Aldi cheap, which if you've ever shopped at Aldi, you know is the price is right at Aldi. So I have two snacks for you guys. The first one are these Saborit's Parmesan crisps. I want to share this with you guys because I have seen so many different YouTubers, people on Instagram talking about wisps, which are the same thing. They're little Parmesan chips, Parmesan crisps, and those are like $4. They're $3.99 a bag for this same size. Like, they're so small. I get these at Aldi. They're like $1.15, I think. They are so very cheap. So if you have an Aldi nearby that you can shop at, ours delivers, so we get our groceries delivered from Aldi. These are way more inexpensive than the wisps, and it's literally the same thing. I have tried both. I cannot tell a difference. And last but not least, another Aldi favorite. These are the dark chocolate sea salt caramels. You guys, these are so good. It's like a chewy caramel center with dark chocolate coating, and then on top there's sea salt. So it's like the perfect salty, sweet little treat for, you know, when it's nighttime and you are facing the existential dread that comes, you know, with the current events. So, you know, highly recommend that if chocolate is a way that you like to kind of forget how much some things suck right now, these are worth a try. Very, very good. And again, the price is so good. Aldi has so many good things. I think I have actually, that's probably a May favorite, is just Aldi in general. I have never shopped at Aldi before this pandemic, but because they do deliver to us, I started shopping there more. And I've been really impressed with a lot of the things that I have found. They have some really great prices on some really good food items that you would be used to spending more on, like, you know, these or these. So highly recommend just, you know, checking your local Aldi out if you have one. If you don't, I'm sorry to be talking about Aldi, which you cannot access. My apologies. Alright guys, that does it for my May favorites. I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and enter my June giveaway so that you can be entered for a chance to win that $250 Sephora gift card. I thank you so much for spending a little bit of time with me today. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Please, please, please take care of yourself and take care of each other. Alright, I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Do you believe